What's going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we're playing Heart of Muriet. This is a demo for an upcoming game. Obviously, there's going to be a whole bunch of bug fixes. This is an early build. However, if you guys want to check it out, it is on Steam right now for the demo. It looks like it's going to be like a real-time strategy game mixed with a little bit of more of like a StarCraft vibe where you have to build up your army and attack other people. Heart of Muriet is a base-oriented RTS game with a unique approach to unit control and micromanagement. This tutorial will introduce you to the basic mechanics and features to you. There's a lot to learn when you start playing the campaign. If you have problem or ideas or find bugs, please don't hesitate to let us know. Alright, span right mouse button, moving around, cool. Cursor to the border of the screen, gotcha. So you can click down around here. WASD. And pan by moving the mouse cursor to the border of the screen. Okay, so you can just sort of move it around over here. Cool. Regular traditional controls, scroll wheel, R or F to zoom in or out. Rotate by holding the middle mouse button control key, and right mouse button have the same effect. Press tab key to focus in your base. Okay, so this must be our base right here. Select the base by left clicking on it. Gotcha. Deselect the base by left clicking on the outside marked radius. So that would be around here. Shift key to minimap, select the base. Boom, you click on like so, and you can see the little ping down here at the bottom. Alright, so let's click on continue. Build a barrack. Alright, so left clicking the marked plot and pressing the barrack button in the lower left corner or double clicking the plot. Okay, so it's talking about right here. So you gotta do is double click it and it's going to automatically do that. So we got some workers, we got some construction people. Increase the number of workers with your mark to improve your building speed. Alright, so this little slider here, we can have everybody get to work. Just the game scene by pressing at the bottom, okay. So this is basically going to be a single player game where you're able to alter the time around you. That way you can have it sort of go super fast. Games like this typically have resources that you do have to manage those, so I do recommend either pausing or going into regular mode whenever you're talking or thinking about your next strategy going on. Bring knights in new barracks. Left click on the knight. Okay. That'd be this dude down here. So we click you, boom. We'll just train everybody. Build 2 farms, left clicking the marked area. Okay. So that'd be down here at the bottom. Double click you, boom, boom. We'll do 4 and 4 because that should be most of our builders. Train at least 4 knight squads. So we got this deal up and running. We'll get some food here in a second and that should be good. You need more resources. Okay, so our stuff's a little bit depleted. That's why we're building up some farms. So hopefully we'll be good. Let's go in fast forward mode. This is just a tutorial and we're trying to get through it as quickly as possible to get back to the campaign. But that way we kind of have an understanding of the game before we just like hop right on into it. Alright, so what are you? Worker tent. So we have 5 workers. Workers will hide in a tent when the base is attacked or an overwhelming enemies. Okay, so you do eventually get pushed. Up here at the top, we got some food, we got some sort of mana, and we got some gold that we're creating. Select your base in Rice Mountain to target an enemy base to open the Send Troops dialogue. Okay, so that'd be all of these guys basically, right? Whoa, whoa, whoa. We don't want to send our construction workers. Let's send all of our knights. Conquer, stay, orders. All right, well, let's just attack them for now and see what happens. As soon as your troops have conquered the base, the Wild Keep, we can start mining a lot more resources. All right, so let's zoom in down here. It looks like they got a whole bunch of knights. They got a whole bunch of archers as well. Our guys are going to have a very tough battle here. Hopefully it wasn't a wrong move, not actually putting in our construction workers, but it looks like our guys are able to prevail. We did manage to push them out, so this is going to be like a total war game mixed into StarCraft. I think that would be the best way to describe it. Alright, so there we go. Move building plots, shift, control, drag, left click, mouse button to army and work tents. Alright, so let's get some farms up in here. Okay, so we selected our tent, so we come over here to our new base, and then we right click it. That should tell them to come here. So let's do support. Orders, conquer base, raid base, nearest allied base, stay on base. So that'd be nearest allied base. Okay, so we had to just click and drag all of them to support. They should be finding their way over to the new base here in a second. Build a storage by left clicking on the storage box area. Okay. All right, so if you guys get confused at this part, basically every single house icon, you're able to build either a farm or you can build a storage unit. They want us to build right here in the circle, so we'll go and do that. Let's go and click on continue, and we'll be able to advance on forward here. Build a wizard tower by selecting the plot, left clicking the highlighted double button. Okay, so that'd be ratio. That'll be over inside of our brand new plot here. It's going to automatically build, and let's go and get all of our construction workers on that so it's a little bit faster. Okay, so we can train more workers here. Select the finished wizard tower. Call the wizards by clicking the button in the lower right corner of the screen. Okay, so once this is built, these guys are basically able to heal all of our regular guys. That's pretty cool. All right, there we go. So now we can click on call. That's what it wants us to do. And these guys should be able to heal everybody if anyone actually does need health. So it looks like the dwarven worker here. Let's get a couple of these guys in training. Select the wizard tower and heal your knights. Oh, right here at the bottom right. I didn't even notice that symbol popped up. And I mean, it shows that everyone should be grouped up here. There we go, sweet. All right, so click on the wizard tower and research the magic school 1 to unlock the blacksmith building. So that'll be you, boom. It's going to automatically do it. Thankfully, some of this stuff is going to have just like big giant old golden boxes, so you don't actually have to look too hard by this. Build the blacksmith by selecting the talent plot, so that'd be down around over here. And it'll be over here on the left for the blacksmith, so let's just max that out real quick so we can get done a little bit quicker. Research the chainmail armor by clicking on the marked research button to improve survivability of your knights. So as soon as this building is constructed, we should be able to get some new items that we're able to research. All right, so let's slow this down some. Boom. Gonna research that. Continue on to the next area. Build 2 archer towers. All right, so that'd be over here in the front, right? We got, let's see here. Oh, archer towers will be over here in the back. So let's do 4 and 4. I'm guessing we're about to get to here in a second. So let's go and build these guys up as quickly as possible. Go on the marked guard plot and select the unit you want. So that'd be these guys around here. So we could have the dwarven. Oh, we can't actually control them. It's just the human knights. All right, so we got 2 human knights squads that are basically going to be holding up the frontier. We got the dwarven guys that are going to be over here guarding up our tower, because they should be a little bit stronger than the traditional ones, I'd assume. Activate the defense bonus by clicking the mark defense button bonus in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. All right, so that'd be this deal here. Enemy troops are approaching. Prepare for the battle for the base. All right, so hold on. We want everybody to be prepared. You squads in a tent will automatically do that. All right, so we got our tower up and running. Oh, you can get zoom in like super close. All right, so let's see if our guys are manageable to survive here. Looks like it's going to be mostly a offensive approach with swords. We got a couple more troops coming inbound here. Our archer tires are trying to put in work here to stop our enemies. Looks like we did a pretty good job. We got a couple guys that are injured that do need to eventually get healed up here, so they're going to head back over here to the tent, which will be able to top off their health here in a little bit. The rally pounds, support your barracks. Select the barracks building and holding the shift key to select okay. So see, so that'd be you, barracks, and that should automatically do that. Right click mouse button on the new base. All right, so we can build an archery base, so we'll be able to get that up and running. We'll have another one close by. Okay, there you go. So it's asking you to click on the barracks and right click back over here. For some reason, I was sitting there trying to like click on the old one. That way we could actually move it. It was me. I was just doing it wrong. All right, so now these guys know to go to the right direction here. We'll be able to build up a couple more of them. Go back around over here to the top side. We do have an archery one, so we should be able to build up you and have this deal all working together here. So we want to train everybody up. And looks like we are out of these little magical crystals here, which we're not able to necessarily do too much of. Let's go and go into full speed mode. So it looks like we're going to be relying on a whole bunch of regular humans. So let's see here. Let's just add up another group. We should have a pretty good army here in a second, though. So let's see here. These guys are all trained up as well. 270. So we're not. Okay, so you do generate those over time. So that's good to know. Let's see, it takes 200, so we're able to build 1 set right now. I'm guessing the wizard tower helps generate them, and we do have a couple gold mines that we're also able to get, which I'm not entirely sure what the gold's for just quite yet. We need to train up at least 18 squads, so this is going to be a gigantic battle that we're about to approach. Let's get all these guys up and running here. Scroll down to the bottom here. Boom, select these guys, and it did say build up as many farm plots as possible. I don't think down here we're actually able to build anything else. So that should be everything. We'll scroll back around over here. We got all of our farms up and running. Actually looks pretty cool so far. All right, so these guys are all going to be mining up the gold for us. We got a few elf magicians and all that fun stuff down here. So we need another 200 before we're able to make that. Get 2 of you guys and slap down a couple more archers. Surely we're approaching close to 18 squads. There we go. You now have a new spell to cast called Haste. Cast it on your knights and archers to increase their walking speed. Select the wizards and cast it with the mark spell button onto the army tents. All right, so that'd be down here. Boom, select you. All right, so the haste spell actually takes 250 of the purple crystals, so we gotta wait for that. All right, there we go. So both of these guys are now able to get inside the circle. So we'll go ahead and use haste. Now let's come over here to the enemy tent. Right click on it. We want everybody. All available squads, it is time for war. Now all these guys are regular warriors too. This is going to be a very cool battle here. All right, so we got everybody here. I'm not entirely sure if there is a select all button. So let's just go ahead and click on attack though, and watch how the bloodbath begins. All right, so we'll zoom in a little bit. Check your army upgrades, control key to switch them on or off. Okay, click on the mark formation button on your army to command your troops. All right, so let's change formation strategies. Melee range, health, speed. Let's see, we got regular workers, stay on the base, conquer base, raid base. I feel like we definitely don't flee. Here, attack army worker. Okay, so basically you can turn these guys off or not. I don't think we want the workers. Air melee, that is good. We don't care about the mining facilities. The town's going to be important. Recruiting. I feel like we wanted to get that destroyed too, but the mining, we definitely don't want to sit there and destroy that. Wizard towers, those are going to help buff up their armies. The towns, I don't think we need the town either. We'll go with that setup. All right, so click on the formation button. Hold on, so that'd be you. Ew, they want us to do everything but the wizard tower. There we go, nice. All right, so we have our entire army against this wizard tower here. Are we able to destroy it? You can see his health getting chunked away here. Bam! The wizard tower gets destroyed. Looks like the rest of our guys are just going to go for attacking everything in their path right now. And we should be able to conquer this entire area. Brand new base has now been acquired. Nice! That was definitely not 24 minutes. I've only been recording for 19. But other than that, I think we did decent. Alright, so the tutorial we knocked out. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe, and let me know if you guys would want to see the campaign. It's actually pretty cool so far. It's got about 4 to 5 hours worth of content on the demo alone. And it is going to be available on Steam right now. So if you guys want to head over to their page, they do have a demo up and running. It is still an early build right now, so expect a whole bunch of bugs and everything. But if you guys enjoy, make sure you like, subscribe, and let me know if you guys want to see more games like this on the channel.